Hello, my name is Teresa Miller, Senior Director, Product Marketing of the Technology Advocacy Group here at Cohesity. As an enterprise, there's more and more concern over ransomware attacks and recovery from these attacks than ever before. Cohesity did a survey of non-Cohesity customers and put out a report called the Global Cyber Resilience Report. Of the respondents to that survey, 67% of organizations said they had been a victim of an attack. Keeping this in mind, rapid recovery of your data, including M365 data, is imperative to business operations. Today, I'm going to show you our integration with Microsoft 365 backup storage in Cohesity DataProtect delivered as a service, which will further assist your enterprise with the needed business resilience in today's cyber landscape. What you're seeing here is the DataProtect as a service dashboard, which is giving us insights into the setup and protection coverage and status and alerts of everything going on in this environment. Now I'm going to head into sources. Within sources, you can see that I have 2 sources registered already, but I'd like to show you how they arrived here. What we did is clicked registered source and chose Microsoft 365 to start the registration wizard. Within the registration wizard, we had to choose our Cohesity Cloud region. Now, for today, we will be leveraging the Azure Central US. Now, this region serves a couple different purposes. So, with Microsoft 365 backup storage, your metadata for the M365 environment will be stored here. And the second purpose of this would be for the Cohesity backup storage capabilities, which would allow you to create an air-gap copy of the Microsoft 365 data, and that would be stored in the Cohesity Cloud region as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and select our Microsoft 365 applications. So by selecting all of these, we get coverage and the ability to work within both Microsoft 365 backup storage as well as Cohesity backup storage. Do note that for Microsoft 365 backup storage today, this will only be available to your mailboxes, OneDrive, and SharePoint sites, whereas all other workloads such as Teams, groups, and more can be protected with the Cohesity backup storage option if that is selected. So we have them all chosen for today. Next, it's important to ensure during the registration process that we are connecting to the right M365 tenant. We're going to do this by putting in our account credentials for that environment, selecting the number of Azure applications that we want to create, and then we're going to toggle on enabling the Microsoft 365 backup storage, which then opens up an additional prompt to provide consent that you indeed do want this to be enabled. So with all of these different setup capabilities, you'll have proper authentication into your Microsoft 365 source securely. And then we selected register. So again, this is already set up. So we're going to click cancel and we are going to head into one of our registered sources. So there's a couple things I'd like to point out to you here. So with the Microsoft 365 backup storage, the use case here really comes down to fast backup and recovery in a way to ensure that your recovery point objectives for OneDrive, SharePoint, and Exchange can be met or exceeded during an incident. In terms of the Cohesity backup storage, so you can see this is in support for additional capabilities, but the primary benefit here is air-gapped immutable copy with strict access controls for multi-year retention. So by leveraging both of these options, you are going to get the best case scenario where you can recover from your cyber attacks or other business data impacts that happen. I'm going to click back on Microsoft 365 Backup Storage and click OneDrive, and I'm just going to show you how we can protect a OneDrive and take advantage of the Microsoft 365 Backup Storage protection. I'm going to click on Adele and choose Protect. So because I'm on the Microsoft 365 Backup Storage tab, it automatically fills in the object, chooses my policy, and tells me that this is being protected in the Microsoft 365 Backup Storage area. I'm going to go ahead and click Protect. Next, we're going to transition to the activity log where we can monitor the progress of this protection job. And as you can see here, we do have the backup running and it is 5% underway. Now, while we are in the process of protecting Adele, we received a call from our help desk that another user needs to have their OneDrive restored. So I'm going to click on Sources and head back into the registered source again. Go to OneDrive, and what the help desk is telling me is that they need Diego's OneDrive restored. So we're going to choose Recover OneDrive. We're going to go back to the point in time that the help desk is telling us they need us to restore to. So I've made that selection. I've chosen the select recovery point, and we have Diego's permission to just restore back to the original location. And we're going to click Recover. I'm now going to head back into the activity log, where we can also monitor the progress of this restore that has been initiated. So you can see it can be done very quickly, and these will wrap up shortly. The other thing that I'd like to highlight for you today is the reporting. So when you click in Reports, you'll have the ability to take a look at your Microsoft 365 backup storage usage. So what this gives me at a glance is the consumption, the number of objects protected, usage per month. Also gives me the ability to download a report to review offline, or I could schedule a report to be sent out to my team through email in whatever format is relevant. Wrapping up today, together, we took a look at how, with the power of Cohesity Backup Storage and Microsoft 365 Backup Storage, you get the ability to be prepared for any situation to allow for faster recovery times to enhance your enterprise business resilience.